Students, now is the time for social studies class. This is our first social studies class for the new academic session 2021-22. Hope you all get your books. It is Rise Up series Social Studies book 5. So, today is our first class and we will start chapter 1, Evolution of Man. So, firstly, I'm telling you what is evolution. Actually, evolution is the process by which different kinds of living organisms developed from earliest forms to the present form. Human evolution is the process by which it is believed that modern human beings are developed from ape-like ancestors. Okay? And you know, the modern human species is called Homo sapiens. Sapiens means thought, and Homo sapiens means the thinking man. The first Homo sapiens, the ancestors of today's humans, evolved around 2 lakhs years ago. The science that is concerned with finding out how human evolution happened is called as physical anthropology. Always remember that it is called as physical anthropology. And now I'm telling you about the Ice Age. Yes, Ice Age is a period of time when much of the Earth's water is frozen in glaciers. Through time, the Earth has experienced several ice ages. During the ice ages, things become cold and then the weather warms up again. Cold and warms up again. And each ice age takes many thousands of years to cycle. The oceans become smaller and lower as the water freezes into glacier. This uncovers the land and giant walkways of frozen ice also appeared during the last ice age over what would become vast rivers and seas. Okay, so always adapting with the new environments, the human beings also changes. During the last ice age, as the sea level dropped, land bridges appeared between continents and islands. Using these land bridges, early humans migrated out of Africa where they were originally found. So, the early human beings were from Africa, from where they originally found. They originally found from Africa. And you know, actually, as I told you before, man's developed, normal human beings are developed from ape-like ancestors. And for ages, it has been believed it is that mans are from apes. Their anatomy or basic structures is the same. Charles Darwin, the famous biologist, say in the theory of evolution. Whose theory is the theory of evolution? He was Charles Darwin. And primates are mammals which include monkeys, lemurs, and terrestrials. Since the 18th century, scientists thought the great apes to be closely related to human beings. And in the 19th century, they thought that the closest living relatives of humans were either chimpanzees or gorillas. And now I'm telling you about stages of human evolution. The early humans are hominids. The early humans also called as hominids. They first appeared in Africa. They were called Australopithecus. Always remember, Australopithecus. Their name means the southern apes. They lived naked like other animals. Ate fruits, nuts, insects, and worms. Then came Homo habilis. What? Homo habilis, remember. That had some advanced human-like characteristics. Then about 1.8 million years ago came the Homo erectus. Their name means the upright man. Homo erectus means the upright man. Then the Neanderthal. Neanderthal man came into existence, and finally the Homo sapiens, or the wise human beings. Just as nowadays man, human being. The first Homo sapiens had a heavier build and were stronger than modern humans. So now, evidence of early men. Okay, since the early ages, there are some evidence. There are some evidence which proves that how the early men's was. Uh, Actually, firstly, and the archaeologists and scientists and historians have used different sources or different evidences, such as fossils, bones, cave paintings, etc. So, I'm telling you firstly about fossils. Fossils are remains of living things that have been turned into stone or have left an impression in the stone. That they are the main fossils are the main source of evidence which helped archaeologists and scientists to trace the evolution of human being. You can see here a picture of fossils. Okay, and you know, in 1974, the most famous fossil bones called Lucy were discovered. It is the collection of fossil bones that once made up the skeleton of a hominid. Okay, hominid female. She is believed to have lived in Ethiopia in 3.2 million years ago. Okay, so now I think it clear to you about fossils. Now I'm telling you about cave painting. The early humans did not know how to read or write, so they expressed themselves by drawing paintings inside caves. These paintings of early humans reflect the different moods through which they underwent in those days. You can see here a picture of cave painting. The cave paintings of early humans were not discovered by archaeologists. They were first found in France when some children, while playing in the woods, discovered the entrance to a cave, which was long forgotten. And the entrance was hidden by a tree. And the children found that first. The paintings inside the cave reflected outstanding art that the early humans used to express themselves. It basically had pictures of animals and things that they saw around themselves. Most often, animals or hunting scenes were painted. Natural dyes from fruits and plants and charcoal were used to do the cave paintings. And the colors used in the paintings were from rocks and minerals which was available during that time period. And these paintings helps us to know the different types of animals domesticated or hunted by the early humans. So this was the evidences of early man. Though not much is known about early humans, हम लोगों को उनके बारे में early humans के बारे में ज़्यादा कुछ ऐसे evidences नहीं मिला. ऐसे historian ने जो बोले उसी से हम लोगों को पता चला वो कैसे थे, क्या क्या खाते थे, etc. It is believed that it took them thousands of years to give up their nomadic life and settle down in a life which was much closer to the modern humans. So, उन लोगों ने बहुत सारी years के बाद तो modern life मिला. तो early humans were like that. So this was our first chapter, and in our next class I'll tell you about the question answer. We will discuss about the question answers on this chapter. You all read the chapter thoroughly, and so next day I'll give you the short questions and long questions too. Okay, so till then, bye.